It's time for everyone's favorite scientist, Dr. Hand and Dr. Wash. Today's lesson is washing your hands.
Hello, everyone.
It's time for another lesson in science. Last time we talked about volcanoes, and what did we learn, Dr. Hand?
That it's dangerous to be near an actively erupting volcano.
Right. It's almost as dangerous as not washing your hands.
What do you mean, Dr. Wash? I don't wash my hands and I'm safe and sound. Look at them.
Oh my. What were you doing today?
Well, I played outside with my dog, then I hugged my friend after he sneezed, and then I went to the bathroom.
And you didn't wash your hands after any of those things?
Nope, a little dirt never hurt anyone.
Oh dear, what if I told you you weren't just carrying dirt on your hands?
Well, I know that my hands are covered by my skin, and the dirt is resting on the skin.
No, Dr. Hand. I'm talking about germs.
What are germs? I don't see any germs.
Germs are tiny bacteria and viruses and fungi that can make you sick. They're so tiny that you need a microscope to see them. Luckily, I have one right here. Take a peek. This is a sample of your skin that I took before we started.
Okay. Oh, wow, look at all of them.
These are some common germs that you might meet every day. For example, this one is E. coli. E. coli live happily in your intestines where it breaks in your body where it breaks down food. But if you don't wash your hands after using the bathroom, it can spread and make you sick.
What's this one? It looks like a tiny, spiky rubber ball.
That's a fungus called Aspergillus niger. You probably picked that one up while you were playing with your pet.
Ooh, and what's this one?
Oh no, that's rhinovirus.
Ooh, rhinos are my favorite.
Not rhinos, rhinovirus.
Oh.
It causes the common cold. You can get a runny nose, a sore throat, a headache, muscle ache, and a cough.
That sounds bad.
It is. And what's worse is that some of the illnesses caused by germs can lead to worse ones. For example, in some situations, a cold could lead to bronchitis and pneumonia. Those two illnesses that affect your lungs and your ability to breathe.
Ooh, but I like breathing. I don't want to get sick. What should I do, Dr. Wash? I never play with my dog or friends again?
I don't.
No, wait. I'll never use the bathroom.
Dr. Hand, all you have to do is wash your hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn on the water. And now you're going to wet your hands. Next, you're going to get some soap. And you're going to scrub your hands. So get the tops and the bottoms, and don't forget in between your fingers. So and then you rinse your hands clean.
It smells good.
It does smell good. And then you're going to dry them with a clean towel or two. See? Easy as pie.
Okay. Oh, let me try.
Go ahead.
So I'll get the water.
Don't rush, Dr. Hand.
Oh, okay.
It should take about 20 seconds. That's the same amount of time that it takes to sing Happy Birthday twice.
Okay, so tops and bottoms in between. Okay. Now dry. So now my hands are squeaky clean. But what if I forget any steps?
Well, here's a nifty song to help you remember. And this is how it goes. It goes like this. This is how we wash our hands to make them nice and clean. Tops and bottoms and in between. Soap is what you need. Okay, kids, boys and girls, I need you to sing it with me. The words are going to be up on the screen. So here we go. One more time, Dr.
Okay.
Hand. This is how we wash our hands to make them nice and clean. Tops and bottoms and in between. Soap is what you need.
But Dr. Wash, why do I need to use soap? Can I just use water?
Well, water alone won't repel germs. Soap is what is needed to remove the germs from your skin.
Oh, I don't get it. I still don't get it.
Well, here's a fun experiment to show you what I've been talking about. So, Dr. Hand, here's the experiment that I wanted to show you.
Oh, okay, Dr. Wash.
Okay, so I have a few ingredients for our experiment. I have some water. I have a bowl. I have some pepper from our dining room table at home. And I have some dish soap. This is some Dawn dish soap.
Wow, this is like an experiment.
It is an experiment. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pour the water into the bowl. This is going to represent your skin, okay? Now, Dr. Hand, could you sprinkle some pepper on there so that it looks like we have some germs floating on there?
Okay.
And do you remember earlier today when we said that we couldn't see the germs because they're too small and we had to use the microscope to see them?
Yeah.
So we're going to use the pepper to represent the germs, and you can see they're floating around on the top.
Yeah, because I didn't see the germs on my hand, but this is just an example.
It is. So I want you to stick your finger in there and see what happens if you wash your hands without soap.
Okay. Because I really didn't understand why we need soap. Oh.
And you can see nothing's in fact, you have more germs on your hand than you had before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm going to take my hand and I am going to put some soap on it, my finger, and I'm going to stick it into the water and see what happens to the pepper. Are you ready?
Okay, Dr. Wash.
So
Let's see what
here we
happens.
go.
Wow.
Look at that.
I get it now.
So as you can see, the soap made the germs repel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that prevents us it prevents the germs from sticking to your hands.
Correct, which is why when you wash your hands, you use soap.
Oh, that makes sense now.
So did this experiment help you?
It did.
Good.
Thanks, Dr. Wash.
You're so welcome.
Now I'm going to use I'm going to use soap and water
Every time.
every time.
Wow, that's amazing. That's science.
I've learned so much, but I want to learn more. Can you help me, Dr. Wash?
When I need to learn more about something, I always go to one of the best places I can for knowledge, my local library.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh, hello, Dr. Hand, Dr. Wash. Welcome to the library.
Hello.
I'm your friendly neighborhood librarian. Is there anything I can help you with today?
Well, I'd like to learn more about washing my hands. Do you have anything, books like that?
I just saw one right over here. It's called Germs versus Soap. Would you like to read it?
I would love to hear you read it.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Pull up a chair. Germs versus Soap, written by Didi Dragon, illustrated by Hannah Robinett. Once upon a time, and maybe even right at this moment, there were germs on hands. Of course, germs are so tiny you can't see them with your eyes, but that doesn't mean they're too tiny to dream of energy cupcakes all day. There is, however, one thing that crushes a germ-sweet cupcake dream. Soap. Germs absolutely positively do not like soap. At germ school, germs learn how to be germy. The teacher asks questions like, why are hands the very best place for germs to be? Because if the kid picks their nose, they use their germy hands, and that's how we get in. Ew, kids are gross. That's right. Eyes, noses, and mouths are like open doors for germs. And once they get in, it's time for energy cupcakes. You're probably thinking, what are energy cupcakes? Well, they're not real cupcakes. You see, germs survive in our bodies by gobbling up energy. And when hungry germs see energy, it looks like cupcakes. Energy cupcakes! Once the germs finally settle down, they reflect on the importance of being on hands. Lucky for all of us, we're on hands, unlike poor Bjorn over there. Way over there. How'd he get so far away? The kid sneezed into their elbow. Smart move. All germs know that eating lots of energy cupcakes makes them toot a lot. The toot could be a silent toot, a medium toot, or even a loud trumpet toot. Germs don't care. They just have to be stinky, because stinky toots get kids sick. A sick kid will start sneezing and coughing, so the germs just fly out there onto somewhere else. And you know what that means? More energy cupcakes. Unless the germs find themselves right in front of the sink, probably because an adult told the kid to go wash their hands. Luckily for the germs, there's no more soap in the bathroom. Maybe the kid will just wash their hands with water? Water! Oh, look at me, I'm so scared of water. You are actually scared of water, Arnold. It's quite a celebration for the germs, you know. If there's no more soap in the bathroom, in fact, it's officially called a no soap party. All parties must come to an end, especially when an adult is sniffing for the soap smell. But the germs don't give up that easily. They remind themselves that they've been here for bazillions and bazillions of years. They've outlived the dinosaurs, for crying out loud. Say it loud and proud. Who are we? Germs! What do we want? Energy cupcakes! What's gonna stop us? Soap! It's always a good idea to double check before making any sudden moves. Number 1, is the kid on a step stool? Number 2, are their sleeves rolled up? Number 3, are they reaching for the soap? Number 4, do they have a very serious look on their face? Number 5, if you checkmarked everything, you're gonna get washed. Ah! That's if you're a germ. Germs know how to rush to the safe zones. Some of them. Get between the fingers, under the nails, under the backs of the hands. Move it, move it, move it. Don't fight the bubbles, just stay inside of them. We're going under in 3, 2, 1. Arnold, get away from the middle of the palm. You're going to get... Ew, this soap is so cold and slimy. Whoa, it's way too slippery here. I can't even hang on anymore. Hey, you know what? The soap isn't too bad. Blech, 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 blech. The germs prepare to get scrubbed for at least 20 seconds. Rub hands, palm to palm, back of hands too, in between the fingers, back of the fingers. Don't forget about your thumbs, and under your nails. In all that commotion, the germs get distracted by the bubbles. Bubbles, pretty bubbles everywhere. They're so shiny. But none of them could have prepared for this moment. Look, they have a bubble butt. Oh no, we've lost our germy layer. Look how smooth they are now. Look at us, we're squeaky clean. Squeak. Guys, watch out. It proves to be a little fun for some of them. What up, dudes and dudettes? Don't mind me, just surfing down the line. What's wrong with him? Soap fumes. Bro, is that a shark? You know we're not really in the ocean, right? Right. Well, it got dark. Who turned off the lights? Am I to slide? Whee! Oh, this is the drain, Arnold. Oh, look, it's an energy cupcake. Yummy. And that's old toothpaste, Arnold. And so the germs go down the drain. The end. Well, that's not the end. There'll be more germs, you know. And there'll be more soap. Ta-da! Sparkly clean hands. Now, it's the end.
I'm learning so much today. Is there anywhere else I can learn about this kind of stuff?
The internet could be a useful tool if you are looking at good resources. For more health-related information, I recommend the Network of the National Library of Medicine, or nmlm.gov.
Can you show us?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Network of the National Library of Medicine for all your medical information needs. Oh, and here is an interesting project the National Institute of Health is doing. It's called the All of Us Research Program. Researchers are inviting 1 million people all across the U.S. to build one of the most diverse health databases in history. Researchers will use the data they collect to learn how factors like biology, lifestyle, and the environment affect people's health. Who knows? The researchers could help find ways to treat and prevent disease.
That sounds really interesting. Where can I learn more about it?
It will be allofus.nih.gov. So allofus.nih.gov.
Oh, look at the time. It's time to get back to the lab, Dr. Hand.
Did you leave those mold samples out again?
No, it's almost time for our favorite game show, Wash Your Paws.
I can't believe I almost forgot about it. I was having so much fun here at the library. Thanks, Ms. Librarian.
You're very welcome. I hope you can come again.
It's time for the latest and greatest game show sweeping the nation, Wash Your Paws. Will this week's contestants have what it takes to keep their paws clean? Let's meet them. Timid Tiger, Lucky Lion, Mr. Wolf. And testing their knowledge is our host, Professor Know-It-All.
Welcome to this week's show. Let's get started. First question, what are germs? Timid Tiger.
Germs are tiny.
Timid Tiger, you're speaking so softly, I can't hear you. Can you please speak up?
Germs are.
Sorry, Timid Tiger, your time ran out. Your opponents have a chance to answer. Lucky Lion?
Germs are things like bacteria, viruses, and fungi that can make you sick.
Correct! 1 point for Lucky Lion. Next question, how can you see a germ? Witty Wolf?
Use a microscope. I haven't used a microscope since I was in school. Back in those days.
That is right. A microscope will let you see many different types of germs, such as this one. For 1 point, name this germ. Timid Tiger?
B. coli.
No. Lucky Lion?
E. coli.
I got sick from E. coli once. Those were the days.
Lion is correct and earns another point. Witty Wolf, you will not earn a point even if you had a close experience with E. coli.
But I could describe all the symptoms.
Not on this show. Oh, you know what that means. It's time for our lightning round. Starting with our leading scorer, Lucky Lion, then Witty Wolf, and finally Timid Tiger. Each of you will name a time when you should wash your paws. Ready, set, go!
After you go to the bathroom.
After playing with a pet.
Before eating any meal. After touching garbage.
Before treating a cut.
After treating a cut. Before touching someone who's sick.
After touching someone who's sick.
After sneezing or coughing into your hands. When you're sick.
You know, I was sick once.
And that's time! And when all is said and done, this week's winner is Lucky Lion!
Roar! Yay! What did I win?
A year's supply of hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is a useful alternative when you can't get to soap and water. Simply squirt a little into your hands, rub all over on the palms, on the top and in between those fingers. Rub until it's completely dry. Well, that's it for this week's show. Come back next week for Wash Your Paws!
What an exciting episode. So, Dr. Wash, let's remind our viewers how to wash their hands with soap and water.
Okay, so you turn on the sink, you wet your hands, you lather You rinse and dry for 20 seconds or 2 rounds of happy birthday.
It's that simple.
As simple as next week's show, we're going to space.
Do astronauts?
Yes, even astronauts wash their hands in space.